What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle for the next episode of Slime Rancher, where I launch baby chickens out of a cannon. That's the entire theme of the game, just launching chickens out of a cannon over and over and over again. We're off to feed one of the Tabby Largo, or the Tabby Gordos, or whatever the hell they're called. Should be pretty sweet. Oh yeah, we've got a jetpack now, so we can get around and get some of these more eclectic, well-hidden hens. I forgot about that. You can also get up on the walls of the game and like run around and take a look at the topography to figure out where you want to go next. And in fact, in earlier iterations of the game, it was an easy way for you to get into zones that weren't actually in the game yet. You could just run around on the surface and look at all the new areas that hadn't been added. I don't see any crates or anything up here. The developer is actually usually pretty good about hiding like random secrets up on top of stuff. Like there will be like little crates and things that are up here that like totally acknowledges the fact that he knows you can get up here, and even though you're probably not supposed to be, he doesn't really care. Every now and again. I will take you, Stony Hen. And basically any chicken that I can rescue is coming with me. They are going to work over here though. When those kitty slimes get that hunger in their heart, it can be hard to offset. Alright, so we'll throw that in there. I mean, with the chickens that we have available, we should be able to at least get this guy mostly towards where he needs to be. It's not going to cause him to grow tremendously. I mean, at the end of the day, it's only 30 of the normal chickens, and I think it takes around 60 to really get them there. So we would need about 30 of the stony hens, and we would need about 60 of the normal chickens if we really wanted to make it happen, Cap'n. For now, though, we'll just duck around here. I don't think there's a teleporter over here. I think there's just that door that takes us into the jungle. Oh, I forgot to feed him the roostro, too. Ah, well, such is life. Oh, there's no treasure crate over here, and now I'm just disappointed. You can tell that these are going to lead somewhere at some point. There's some ruins out there that you can get to if you have a lot of things fully upgraded. I think I was able to jump off the top of one of the mountains like over here and make it, like I think I jumped off of that one or something, and with my levitation fully upgraded, or maybe it was just jumping from the corner of the jungle zone. I don't really know. I jumped from somewhere and I was able to make it over there and look at the ruins. I don't know exactly what they're going to entail later on in the game, but man, these are very angry little pixie slimes. I'll tell you that much. I need to calm down. Dude, you've got the power of flight. What do you really have to be that upset about? Like, if you want to go somewhere, you just go there. You don't have to go with Southwest. Watch that screw slowly unturn on the wing. You don't got to fly Delta. Just put your feet down on the cabin floor and hope you don't die. It is what it is. See, that's how you know I'll never get sponsored by American Airlines, Delta, or Southwest. Mostly what it comes down to is I just hate flying. I can't stand flying. It's the worst. Flying is just like, ugh. It's inconvenient. It's smelly. It's cramped. And I know what some of you are saying. You're like, I don't understand why you don't just like spring for first class. And I'm like, because I'm not that classy. I don't feel like I deserve it. I feel like the moment I start... What was up there, by the way? We never got up on that ledge. That ledge is new. Not like uber new, but still pretty new. What was up on this ledge? Because I want to find out. Take me upwards, Jeeves. As I suspected, there's a treasure pod right there. I'm going to run back the fun way. We're going to get up on the walls, and we're going to see if we can go back to base that way. With our platforming... Oh, no. Yay, I made it. I was worried I wasn't going to make it because there was that initial fall where my jetpack was like trying to conquer gravity. And like an all defying gravity. I guess I'll try defying gravity. I like Wicked a lot. Like if a Wicked song comes on in my car, I will turn off the most gangster music ever and I'll just be like, and I'll try defying gravity. Every time I'll be sitting there just like singing my heart out, just making the neighborhood cry with my tone deafness. So far so good. Nothing too interesting over here. Oh, except that I ran out of jetpack juice. That's what it runs off of, fruit juices. Varied fruit juices. So there's a little loop back right there. I think I recall that, but I don't know. That way probably just takes me to ocean, right? I want to go look and explore. Let's find out. Does this take me to ocean? It does, and there's another loop around right there. You see that little ledge? Where does that ledge come from? Yeah, we gotta find out about this. Hold on. We gotta see what's going on over here. What's up with these shenanigans? I don't think I've ever been over here, so I am gonna collect chickens along the way. BT dubs. If there's a large supply of chickens, we might as well throw it in the inventory so we can flip over that Tabby Gordo. Huh. And I wonder what that is over there. Man, I gotta upgrade this jetpack because then I could just jump over there and look. Might be a new zone or something we haven't seen yet. This looks like it pops out of a cave on this side. Oof. That was my cat landing on my lap and also stepping on the cable. It looks like maybe this is going to be a teleporter and this is going to attach to something else. But I can't really tell just yet. I mean, it's populated, so chances are they expect you to be over here. I had a chance to see Wicked in theaters the other day, and what I would say, I went to the Orpheum when I saw it, and what I would say is that given the layout of the Orpheum Theater, do not purchase like third row seats. That's what I did. I was like, okay, well, I've been to musicals and stuff before. I've been to the theater before. And it always sucks being up in the nosebleeds. And I wanted to make a point because it was kind of a gift to my wife. Because I proposed that weekend. And so anyways, I wanted it to be special for my wife, who was about to be my fiance at the time. And I wanted it to be memorable. So I know that she had told the story about how when she really, really, really likes Wicked. And the only tickets she had ever been able to afford were ones like up in the nosebleeds. And so I was like, all right, well, since she has never had like a really badass seat before, I'll splurge a little bit and I'll get her like some super awesome seats. You know what I mean? And actually third row seats, because of the way that the show is orchestrated, like the dragon is overhead and everything, wouldn't do it again. I would actually go like 7 or 8 rows back. Seems to be like the perfect spot. Only at the Orpheum Theater. I don't know what theater is near you guys, but the Orpheum in San Francisco is the one that I normally see musicals and shows at. I say usually like I've done it more than once. I've only done it that one time. I would like to do it more, but it's so cost restricted. It's just really, really expensive to go to the theater. You can see smaller shows from like non-Broadway casts and stuff like that around, but they tend to vary in quality. I used to go see shows every now and again in Davis that would be at like larger cafes where they would have a stage set up or whatever. And I used to go check that out every now and again, but not super often. These guys are probably going to try and escape soon, so you know what, here's some chickens. Make yourself feel better. Good. Ooh, a little bit of money making to be had here. Ooh, that's no good. New roostro. That's right, ladies. That's right. Be excited at the presence of a new male. Try something you haven't tried before. A new flavor. Everybody likes a little variety in their life. At least that's what I keep trying to convince my wife of, and she's not going for it. She's not biting in that regard. God, what has happened to this show? What has happened? Oh my God, I get paid. Ah, nothing like a good payday. Am I right? Everybody loves payday. Payday is the best. Sorry, my cat was breaking stuff on my desk. And that's normally why I curb his enthusiasm as quickly as possible when he gets up on my desk. I'm just like, kitty. Kitty, no. Kitty, cease. Desist, kitty. Stop that. This time I let him just kind of do his thing because I believe in kitty freedom too. And he was like, forget that noise. I'm about to break some shit. Ollie, why do you always have to break things? He almost blinded me. My cat almost blinded me. He clawed my right eye, almost out of my face. It was the worst. You guys continue, I guess, operating on that robust carrot diet that I've got you on. I, on the opposite end, will try to refuel these guys in some way. I'm not exactly sure how hungry they might be, but I'm not seeing any plorts in here. Oh, they do have plorts now. Good. Because I need to get paid. We have had 0 paydays during the course of this episode. And I think it would help a little bit. So the crystal plorts, they are going back up, actually. Cool. Got the achievement for Plort Powerhouse. When it comes to plorting, there's no cavorting with the fact that I'm the best. I got this locked down. Q-berries here. We'll try to get our... Oh, where are the chickens at then? I'll take chickens in lieu of everything else. If I can't have what I want, I'll take chickens. There's also honey slimes that we haven't gotten yet, so we should probably play around with those in just a minute. Those are in the jungle zone, though, and I think we're going to need a key before we can go to jungle zone. Meanwhile, that harvest is weirdly enough not quite done yet. We run our sprinklers all day long because this game doesn't take place in California. There's plenty of water, don't worry about it. You run your sprinklers like that around here, though, you're going to be getting yourself in some mass trouble. I'll send you a bill. They'll be like, yeah, $500 penalty. You're like, no! Coolness. And with what we've just accomplished right there, we should actually be able to make not a lot of money, but I mean, it's 22 plorts. It'll make us some money. Launch those guys up out my business. My business. Get a few more chickens coming along. We'll leave. There we go. We got like 20 more. Get some of these stony hens out of here. Yeah, that'll work. That'll be fine. We can make this function. As far as our collector goes on this side, does it have anything? It's got 4 and 4. I'll give it a bit more time as they feed and do their thing. I'll let it percolate for a little while. Phosphor plorts, get me the moolah. And there it is. We've got ourselves up to 5,800 almost. I told you we're going to try and get slime science done in the next batch of episodes. It just takes a lot of cash. Takes a lot of cash. And I bet you it's going to get even more expensive too once we get inside that zone. There's no way that it doesn't. It's got to cost us a bunch of, like, maybe we have to do research where we got to mix slimes together and use different plorts to, like, power our various, you know, excursions into the realm of science. I haven't done an excursion into the realm of science in quite some time. I tend to get myself in trouble when I enter that field. I feel okay about all that. We'll grab a couple more of the chickens over here. We just abducted that baby chicken's mom. We were just like, yep, your mom's coming with us, sorry. She has sinned against the dear leader. And now we vanish her. Chickens, how you feeling today? Chickens, probably happier now that you know you're not going to get consumed by a lesser quality tabby slime. You get to run out here and get fed to the king or the queen of the tabby slimes. I don't know. I haven't flipped this thing over and checked. Oh my god, we got to be so close. We have fed so much food to this damn thing. Any more chickens around? Or have I erred in my estimation of how many chickens I'm going to need? I can't farm chickens fast enough to feed this damn thing. We do have access to this zone over here, which tends to have a whole bunch of chickens in it. So maybe I'll check that out. Yeah, there we go. Good stuff. And now the question becomes, do I think this is enough? It's 6 more chickens, 4 of which are the ones that she really, really likes. So, no, Stony Hen. It's suicide. Don't be a fool, Stony Hen. You're better off coming with me to live a wonderful life as feed for a giant creature. There we go. There's a few more chickens. That's gotta be enough. There's no way that this is not enough chickens. I like the way the chickadoos, when you fire them, they flip over like, whee! And they flip over sideways. I don't know. It makes me think that they think that it's fun that I fire them out of a cannon. If my body was made out of nothing but cushion fluff, I'd be okay with people firing me out of cannons. It might be a fun experience. You gotta try things in life. You can't just say no based on the fact that you're fueling yourself with explosives and launching yourself out of a cannon. What kind of shenanigans is that? That's cowardice. Like, yes, you might die, but you might also get an awesome memory. There we go. I figured we were close. And there's so many of you over here. Now, I figured we weren't going to get... I think it's the rad slime that gives us the next one. I will, however, take all these... Oh, shit on me. I want that crate. Hold on. Oh, no. There we go. A couple more stony hens to be had. Alright, so now we're back in base. We've got that one fed. That's all taken care of. For the next part, for rad slimes, they like oka, which means that actually I just need to load that critter up if we're going to do the rad slime Gordo. I've just got to load that one up with a ton of carrots and other random vegetables. And that should be good enough. And considering I've actually got a pretty solid vegetable garden, I don't see us running into a huge amount of issues there. Cool. So there's free 8 carrots. Oh, There it is, 10 carrots. Now we're getting towards that gold purity. I'm going to check my harvest now, which appears as though it has not come back in. That's okay. I've got other stuff to do, so why worry meself? Oh. Did I forget to replant that? I must have forgotten to replant it. I don't know. Just replant it. Be a hero. Gonna take your veggies down to 0. Alright, so that's done. That's growing odd shrooms. Or, I'm sorry, odd onions. I mean, we've got a ton of carrots in here. To the point where it even begs the question, like, do we need that many carrots in here? We've got more carrots than they're ever conceivably gonna eat. Should probably increase my volume of kitty slimes. A few more hens in there, and I love watching this game develop. Like how many more things you have just like a couple hours in than you had previously. We'll go over here. Cool. Grab as many of these little Q-berry doohickeys as I can. And check one more time for actually, there's carrots in the next zone too. There might even be heartbeats, and heartbeats would be great. Yeah, there's a shit ton of carrots over there. Like more carrots than anybody conceivably needs. Bugs Bunny doesn't need that many carrots. A jewelry store doesn't need that many carrots. Oh, there's another one over here too. Well, shit on me. There's what I'm looking for. What's over here? Anything useful? Not really. We've also got the air drive. Oh, cool. 20% less energy, but double the fun. Well, that sounds like an exchange that's always going to work in my favor. There's no possible way that could go wrong. Get out of here. I like how I just murdered an animal because I wanted to harvest vegetables. I'm like, get out of my... Nah, get out of here! Nah! Throw him off a cliff. Looks like there's a new zone over there, too. I wonder if I can get to it. I'm going to try. You best believe I'm going to try and get to it once my jetpack's all ready to go. Hey, enough of that. You too. You're in my way. You know what happens to things that get in my way, right? Get chucked off a cliff into the ocean, because that's how we dispose of our refuse in this world. Because nobody worries about polluting the ocean with slimes. Nobody worries about what effect that might have. This is a brand new planet. We haven't messed it up yet. That means we can go double hard on pollution if we really, really want to. And assuming the interstellar travel is available, we can go to another planet. It doesn't matter. Use them up. Throw them away. It's all good. You know I'm not being serious, but that's exactly how humanity would do this, right? There's no way that that's not what we would do. 100% that's what all of our mining corporations and whatnot would do. They'd be like, well, we're going to use this one up as rapidly as possible. Did it seriously have a harvest already? Again? Or did I just do a really, really bad job at suctioning? Must have done a bad job at suctioning. That's all I can figure. I got a bunch of chickens, so we might be able to feed that one over there. I will tentatively start farming chickens for the next cat slime. I don't like the word tabby. If you're wondering why I never call them tabby slimes, I don't like the word tabby. It's a shitty word. It's just, I don't like it. It's like, some people can't say the word moist. It's like that. I just don't like the word tabby. It just annoys me. It's a bad word. It might as well be profanity to me. That stuff is not up and ready to go yet. But I do have cuberries. Yay! Enjoy your cuberries. Just make a big pile in the center and let them do their thing. Although, to be fair, that is a really big piece of fruit. That thing is enormous. With the heartbeats. We'll load them up in there. Oh, cool. Yay. We've actually got enough on us to make some real money now. Although prices are dropping, so now would be the time to sell. We're up to 7,000. We're getting there. We are getting there. Slowly but surely. We will make it up this mountain, Nerdcast. We will make it. What do I have going on over here? Okay, you guys are producing. Nice job, everybody. Well done with the pooping and existing and whatnot and the crystal creation. Keep doing you, boo-boo. Hell yeah, we're getting all kinds of achievements right now. Welcome to the Thunderdome. Alright, I need chickens. I need volunteers. And by volunteers, I mean I'm going to suck you up in a vacuum and you don't really have a choice here. Take a couple roosters with me too and hope that I don't grab the old, or hope that I grab the old ones, not the young ones. Put 2 of you back. Just so there's somebody left to breed with over here. These poor bastards haven't eaten in a while, so you can have these stony hens here. And we're definitely not going to be eating plorts today. Keep that on its side of the fence. So close. So close. We're almost there. We've almost got it in our castle. We've almost got it. We gotta tough it out. We gotta tough it out and we'll make it. I promise. I would love it if you would produce more chickens for me. That would be the best. They're hiding in the tall grass. They're making it difficult. But I have aerial surveillance. Tup, 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 tup. Big chicken brother is here to take you. Tup, 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 tup. Somehow I feel okay when I'm levitating in the air looking down on everyone else. It feels like a natural position for me. It feels like a natural evolution. If there aren't any chickens around, wouldst they like to join me? Gotcha. And I don't... I thought I heard a chicken around here somewhere, but I guess that I didn't. Guess I'm just making it all up inside my crazy brain. Inside my crazy brain. Sorry, gonna have to take you with me. I have no choice in the matter. They forced my hand. They have forced my hand. And chickens just spawned over here. So I am going to need all kinds... Sorry, you guys are going hungry tonight. If you really think about it, that's what I'm doing, is I'm stealing their dinner like right out from under them inside of their habitat. This is like me sniping a gazelle right before the cheetah gets it. Alright, so we go back to base. Ah, and there's the respawn. There it goes. And I suppose since that's happening, we'll run back over here. We'll feed as many of these as we can to the Tabby slime Gordo that's chilling on the side of the island. And we'll call it a day because I think we've accomplished a lot in this episode. We've run around. We've done quite a few things. We've made sure that we've continued the success of our farm. Good times. Good times indeed. Oh, a couple of chickens over here too, making themselves easily available. Done. And that one's got to be very, very, very close at this point. My assumption is that maybe 2 or 3 more stony hens. And we'll be really, really solid on that one. My name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me here for the next episode of Slime Rancher. I will see you all in the next episode where we will unlock slimy science. Yes? All right. I'll see you all there. Excited!